Guys, like my hydro flask chilling here. Alright everyone, so I'm sure you read the title. You probably know what we're talking about today. But basically, I had to talk about this. I know it's already been like a week since this has been announced, but I had to talk about it because it has a lot of proponents to what's happening with the PS5 Pro that like I'm very passionate about, that I dislike about this thing. So I have to talk about it. Ow, fuck. So, the PS5 Pro was announced about a week ago, and we all saw how ridiculous of a price point it was. Like, the main complaint people have always had is, well, I don't want to get a PC because it's too expensive. It's like, bro, if you buy the PS5 Pro, I don't know if I could look at you the same way, bro. Like, first, let's talk about the price point of this thing. Looking right here, we have the PS5 Pro. $699.99 is insane. This thing comes with better graphics, which, okay, that's cool, you know. It is what it is. But if you watch videos on it, it's like not as it's not worth the price jump in the slightest, in my opinion at least. And this thing doesn't come with the stand, and it doesn't come with a disk drive. You have to buy all your games electronically unless you want to buy the disk drive, because that's also sold separately. Something that I really support. I always tried when I owned consoles, like I owned the Xbox One. I was never much of a PlayStation guy growing up. I had a PS3 at one point, but I was always an Xbox kid. I had a 360 and I had a One, and then when I was even younger I had like the Nintendo Wii and the Wii U and stuff like that, and I own a Switch now. I always bought physical games. For my Switch I bought cartridges, for my Wii U I bought the games. I never bought them digitally. On my Xbox One I maybe bought a few digital games, but most of the time I always had the physical disc. And that's something I really think is important in this day and age, because we're getting closer and closer where companies are making you buy things but you don't actually own it. Video games have lost so much preservation compared to other media. Like, there are plenty of people that still buy DVDs and Blu-rays and stuff like that, and there's even people that go buy old VHSs. Bro, if we didn't have emulators and then a few retro stores selling this stuff, we would have no way to play these old games. And the thing is, the retro stores, especially online, are like way expensive. So it's like, if you don't have the money to buy that stuff, you're forced to play an emulator, which is sick. If people like certain companies didn't completely remove them. Back to the PS5 Pro, $700, no stand, no disk drive, unless you buy the disk drive separately. And that brings me to what I want to talk about today. Originally, when it was in stock on Sony's shop, right, it was around $80, I believe, somewhere around that range. But then if we go over to Games Radar Plus, they're saying basically scalpers have already like profited off of selling these PS5 Pro disc drives. In the wake of the revelation that the PS5 Pro won't come equipped with a disc drive, eBay is already awash in marked up listings for the accessory. Buyers seem to be biting for the scalpers, but they seem to be missing a key detail, that the disc drive never actually sold out. So this is basically saying the PS5 disc drives came out like available as an upgrade for the digital model of the PS5 Slim, and that those same drives are compatible with the Pro. And that these disk drives basically constantly disappeared from places like Amazon and Best Buy, I guess because people were buying them often. But then it goes on to say, you know, you've been able to pick up this drive at the official PlayStation Direct store for a standard retail price of $80. Evidently, the official store ran out September 17th. Of course, you know, the PlayStation Direct store hasn't received stock like places like Target and Walmart and stuff like that, is basically what this is saying. But because of this, online marketplaces like eBay have tons of these disk drives on sale, but for maxed up prices. We said the retail was around $80. According to this article, they've sold from anywhere from $95 to $250, with the average price being around $115. So I wanted to do a little bit of research myself. Slide on over to eBay here and we look up PS5 Pro disc drive, and this is what we come up with: $175, $150, $125, $120, $115, $130. This is insane, because if you're gonna pay $700 for this console, then you gotta buy the stand, which is insane because it's literally a piece of plastic. You gotta buy the stand, and then you have to go buy the disc drive. If you're just the average consumer looking to buy it from the PlayStation Direct store and they're out of the product, the next place you think to go to is like eBay. And then you go to eBay and they're $115 to $175, when you could save up a few hundred more dollars. Like, just save up some more, get a PC, and then you have multiple marketplaces to choose from. When you're on Sony, you're buying directly from Sony. You get PC, you've got multiple marketplaces. You got Steam, you got Epic Games, and many more. Like, there's so many to choose from, and that creates competition for pricing and sales. They've also, from what I saw, announced some information for the PlayStation 6. I'm like, bro, you've got 2 games for the PS5 pretty much. You got Spider-Man 2 and you got Astrobot. You don't have any more. The rest are like remakes and stuff. And I know I can't talk because Microsoft is cooked right now, but I don't really play console anymore unless it's old ones. I play my Wii and I play my Dreamcast and my GameCube and stuff like that. But yeah, I just had to talk about this because I thought it was like a wild situation that's already occurred just a week after the announcement of the PS5 Pro. If you liked hearing me randomly rant about this stuff, then drop a like and subscribe. I would like that a lot, actually. But yeah, that's basically what I wanted to talk about today, so I'll see you guys next time.